heading up into the Ozark National Forest, and we're going to do a little camping. I have no idea where I'm going to go, to be honest with you. It's kind of a spur of the moment thing, and I've just been wanting to go. I've been off work for almost 2 weeks now on a furlough for the holidays and everything, and I'm wanting to get out of the house for a little while, you know. But it is 4:32 on Friday evening, and I just left the house just a little bit ago, and I am heading on 359 and in between actually from the Flat Rock side, if you guys know where that's at, Piney Bay area. I'm heading on 359 over to 315, and then I'm gonna go into Hagerville and turn and go up past the Narrows and on up to Woods Mountain Road. And I think I might go up on Woods Mountain. I might go ahead and go on up toward somewhere up toward Car Wash Falls, maybe in camp. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I might do one camp and both nights, and then just do some riding this weekend, or I'll do a little bit of both and then try to find a different camp for tomorrow. But one of the goals of this this little trip is I'm really wanting to go to Frosty Fenders. That's close to the end of the month, and I'm really wondering how my Jeep is going to do. You know, I talked in my last video about the issues that I've been having with my Jeep, and to be honest with you, I don't have a whole lot of confidence in it right now. So I mean, I'll let you know what's going on through the trip. I mean, good, bad, whatever. We'll get through it together, and you can watch me along the way. But I'm going to just sit here and enjoy the drive. I love my kids to death, but I'm kind of glad to get away from them a little bit. My oldest just had her tonsils and adenoids removed yesterday morning. So last night was pretty sleepless. She was in a lot of pain and sore and everything. So me being my dad, I really want to comfort my daughter. She's 8, so she's still young. Just thank the Lord that it wasn't my 5-year-old. But either way, I'm going to take you guys along with me, and we'll take it one piece at a time. I really don't have a plan. I just want to go camping and try the Jeep out. But as I get closer to camp, or see something I think you guys should see, I will bring you guys back. This is, before I go though, real quick, this is an old GoPro Hero 3. That's what I've got. And most of my videos, they've been made with my Galaxy Z Fold 5. So it's, you know, this thick thing here. It's basically a tablet when you open it up, and it does really good video. But you guys tell me, how does this video look? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this video off of this in there, because I want you guys to tell me, comment, tell me, how do you like my videos? What should I change? What am I doing good? You know, do I need to invest in a better GoPro camera? You know, which I don't know when that's going to be, but you know, I've got what I've got right now. But I would love to hear you guys' opinion on it, and tell me what you think about this Hero 3's video quality here at the beginning of the video. But as I get closer to camp, I'll bring you guys back. All right. I think this is probably where I'm going to end up. Big old bump right there. I really hope you guys can see all this. Had to stop this just for a second. First minor technical difficulty. I had the back gate of my trailer come open on me going through the mud puddle. Just thankfully nothing came out of there. Oh, not much. How's it going? Good. Well, that was kind of a bust. There were several vehicles down in there camping. I talked to them fellas. Nice fellas. It's always nice to meet other people that's coming out and staying in these rooftop tents and trying not to freeze their rear ends off. So I'm back on the prowl. I'm going back down towards some other spots that I might know about instead of going farther up and not knowing really anywhere to go. So yeah, it's liable to be dark whenever I start setting up, which kind of sucks because I wanted to film the setup and everything. But I'll do what I can do. I'll get back to you guys whenever I find me a camp. So I'm not to camp yet. I'm still working on finding a place, but I am up on Woods Mountain now. I came back down from Car Wash Falls area up there. There were some people there, of course, and I'm actually towing my trailer, so I don't really want to get out somewhere that I can't maneuver it or something. But on the way, I just wanted to show you. Let me turn off the light there. Look at that sunset. I just had to bring you guys back before it gets too dark that I can't show you anything pretty this evening. But look at that. Alright, I'll get back to you guys at camp. Alright, so we made it to a camp. I ended up at my normal camp that I normally bring you guys to up here on Woods Mountain. Kind of had a mishap on the way up here. I don't know what the deal was, but I had to lock the back door in the back of my camper trailer on the way up. These washboard roads, I guess, had the back door came open or whatever, and I end up losing my diesel, or not my diesel heater, but my Big Buddy heater. I bring that as a backup right now. And one of my 5-gallon jugs of fuel that I put in the back right there before I left, and my long hose that goes to the propane tank, to that the quick connect to that Big Buddy heater. So I had to turn around and go back and find it, and instead of going farther up Woods Mountain to another spot that I was going to get that has a pretty good view, it's kind of like a highline wire gas line type right away, and it's got a pretty good view, and I was going to go there, but instead of turning around and going all the way back up there, I just decided to come right here, since I'd already came all the way back down past this spot and all the way back down to the end of Woods Mountain Road. So here's where we're going to stay tonight. I don't like it, but I'm not sitting at the house, and I'm out here camping. So I'm going to go ahead and try to set up this tent. I've already unzipped it, pulled the straps off the top, and I got it ready to pop open. I just figured I would bring you guys back for that. So here we go. this is that I'm actually trying to accomplish here. Anybody that doesn't know anything about these type of tents, which I didn't, I know jack diddly squat about these tents, which I eventually will get a hard shell rooftop tent, which is, you know, kind of what I really want. So let me get you situated here. Okay, I don't really know if you can see, but I'm gonna turn the light. Okay, so what I'm doing is, it's got these short bars right here, and these short bars are supposed to be for, like, if it rains, then it kind of helps keep this from sagging and pooling with water. So you're supposed to get them, pop them into here. There's a little sleeve right here, and there's the bar right in here. It pops in there in place. And then there's 3 of them. And sometimes they're a little bit of a pain, but I'm gonna get the camera and I'll show you once I get these in where exactly they're going. So it's got a sleeve, it goes through all the way to the inside of the tent. Off this onto here, and then there's a bar right here. Okay, tight. And this one right here, I don't think I'm gonna put this one in, but this one right here is actually supposed to go over this one. I'll go ahead and put it in, and then over to this one. So it helps shed any water that doesn't pull up here. Now I'll go ahead and I'll show you. So if you can look, there's the bar coming through right there. So the bar comes through your sleeve right here, and there's a bar that goes all the way across, and you just clip it into there. So that's not incredibly difficult. If you guys want to see the inside of this thing, it's not the most, I mean, it's pretty straight right now, but it's about the equivalent of a king size bed. So it really is pretty nice. There's a LED light strip right across the back right there. I'll show you guys that here in a little while. I'm gonna go ahead and finish setting up these. There goes my light. I'm gonna go ahead and finish setting up these doors, windows, and I'll bring you guys back shortly. Right now, all this stuff is pretty messed up. But I figured I'd bring you and show you kind of what I got here. Here's some napkins. I've got like I said before, I'm going to build a box right here. It'll be about 15 inches tall, something like that, and it'll have a slide inside of a slide, and I'll have about 6 or 7 inches of storage here, and about 6 or 7 inches of stove area here, and then a cutting board here, and it'll pull out 2 to 3 times. So some of this stuff will go in there when I get that done. So I just got to deal with it for right now. Like all my pots and pans and stuff like that, that'll all go in there. But right now, I've got my kettle, boil water here. It depends, like I said, all this stuff is going to end up going up there anyway. But got me like a coffee section, a little food section, some spices and whatnot, salt and pepper, a little fire making section here. And I found these at Walmart. These were these little plastic things. They kind of interlock together, and they're only like $1 something, and they fit perfect. I mean, like they're tight. So I got my coffee section. I got my K-cup making press here, which is cool. You guys have seen that before. I bought this at Rendezvous in the Ozarks. It's a little French press. There's where your ground's pressed down into, and then you just kind of clean this out and then make another one. It's got your press, and you just drink it right out of the French press. It's really cool. I like that. But either way, there's that. I'm gonna try to get this camp the rest of the way set up. So I'm working on doing a lot of this with my my phone, because my GoPro doesn't really do the best in the world, but I might get it out and try it. So I've got a video online or on YouTube about this Hamilton fire pit when I built it. It's still got the green paint on it. I opted just to burn the green paint off, which, you know, it's going to stink for a little bit. But you can buy the kit at a company. I'm going to have to look it up. It's called Tactical. I think it's what it's called, Tactical. And they sell the kits to where you can, it shows you templates and all kinds of stuff that to drill the hole and to put the burner in there and all. It comes with the burner, the regulator, and it comes with an electric lighter and a little cord to recharge it. So it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool thing. And I've also got my my solo stove in there, that the Ozark Trail off-brand solo stove. I've got that on the video as well. I love that thing. I think it's probably just as good as the solo stove. So you can check into that. I like it too. I might use it tomorrow night. I just figured I didn't want to get everything completely out tonight, so I can actually pack up and try to do something tomorrow. I think this is about all as far as I'm going to go as far as setting up. I did put my diesel heater up on the other side of the trailer. I'll show that. Yeah, I'll show that to you as well. It's the my tent there. I don't even know that you guys can even see that. It's my trailer. My diesel heater set up. Going up into the tent right there. I know you guys can't see that very well. You can't even see me very well. But this video will be fun to edit. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to sit down here. And I'm going to enjoy this fire. And then I'll be back in a little bit. I underestimated the rough country fridge freezer. And I put the burgers that I brought with me in there frozen, and well, the burgers were still frozen. I'm still trying to figure that thing out, so I had to slowly thaw this one out. So I just figured I'd get me a burger, some hot dogs, and I figure that's what I'll eat tonight. Oh yeah. That ended up good. I was kind of worried about it, but you guys can see that. Man, look at that. That's good. So I was looking up the weather for tonight, and I figured I would just let you guys know what the weather was like tonight for me right here where I'm at. So it's 39 degrees right now. It's starting to get a little bit chilly, actually. All I've got is this it's a marine fleece pullover, so it breathes really well. But if there's any wind at all, it cuts right through it, and it's starting to do that. It's not that windy. It's only got a little bit of a breeze, not much. But I think the low tonight, it said it was 31 degrees. So yeah, we might have some frost on the ground in the morning, some frost on the tents and stuff. Maybe I won't have to put it up wet. But I don't know when I'll wake up in the morning, you know, I don't know. But I just got finished with dinner. It was good. I think that my eyes were bigger than my stomach. But so I've been really thinking about all of this overlanding thing, and I really want to start doing this a whole lot more and get into this YouTube thing a lot more. We're wanting to, me and my wife was talking, we want to open up a merch store eventually, but I don't want to do that until my channel is bigger than 31 subscribers, you know what I mean? But so my wife has access to a bunch of like quilting machines and things like that. So she works for my grandmother, which has a like part-time, she has a quilting business. She has a big, really fancy, I don't know any technical names for them or anything like that. It's just a long arm quilting machine, but it's like a really technical computerized long arm quilting machine, and big fancy embroidery machine and heat presses and excuse me, vinyl cutters and things like that. Well, we're considering opening a merch store eventually, and going to some of these overlanding events as vendors, because she's wanting to make like homemade quilts and like make them to order, and you know, maybe like if you have a YouTube channel yourself, we could put your logo on it and things like that, you know. There's already another guy that he wants to he's got a 870 overlanding, I think is what it is, or overlanding 870. I'll put it in the description, or I'll flash it up on the screen here. I've already been talking to him, and you know, he was thinking that it would be a good idea as well, that the blankets would sell, the quilts. I might throw some flashes of them up on the screen here. I've got some that my wife has made, and I think that would be a cool idea to do right there, and then you could kind of see what she does and how that is. But what do you guys think about that? What would you guys think eventually, when the channel gets a little bit bigger, that I open up a merch store and sell things like mugs and hats and things that can be personalized, and quilts that you could put in your rooftop tents and things like that. Just let me know. I mean, we went to Rendezvous in the Ozarks. Well, I did, and then my wife came up there on that Saturday night with the kids and stayed the night. And the first thing she said when she was walking through the event was, there's so many dogs that owners have walking around with, but there wasn't one single booth there with anything to do with a dog. like collars and things like that. You know, blankets for your dog when you're out overlanding, because people like to take their dogs overlanding. So I kind of took that and I kind of ran with it. I was like, so why not us make things like that? Because my wife loves working with leather and things like that, and doing these quilts and all. So why don't we incorporate that and incorporate quilts and embroidery on shirts and heat press on shirts and things like that, and just take them to these events and sell them and make a merch store eventually for my channel. But I think it's a good idea. I like it, and I'm curious you guys' content, or sorry, you guys' thoughts on that. Sorry, kind of went blank there for a second. But I'm going to start getting this stuff put up, and because I don't want to leave it out all night long, get frosty and things like that. But I'll get back to you guys here in a little bit. I'm just going to sit around and enjoy the fire. Thank you for joining me so far. Hope you can stay with me the whole time. Well, I got a few things put up. Starting to really get chilly out here. I don't think this root beer really done that any good. Still got a few more things to put up. Make some coffee. Let me get that press thing and I'll show you guys that press. What you do is it shows you here on the side how many ounces. 10 ounce, 8 ounce, and the 6 ounce cup right here. Just like on a Keurig at home. But what you do is you open this up. And I'm going to make 2 pods and put in here because I'm going to, I'll do about 10 ounces, I guess, per one. But all it is, it's kind of like at your Keurig at home. It's got like a little poker thing in the bottom there that pokes it. So you just stick it in here and you push it down. And then there's a poker on the bottom of this. This is just sharp on the bottom of this plastic here. And that pokes it when you tighten this on here. So now it's ready to go. And now you just set it on top of your cup that you're going to use. And you take this plunger and you pull this plunger off. So that's kind of cool. And you're going to get a little bit of coffee grounds up in there sometimes. That's fine. But now, I just got to wait for the coffee to boil. Okay. On this coffee pot here, on this little maker, I mean. So all I got to do is pour water in there to 10 ounces. It'll start kind of running through there already. But what you do now is you put this on here and then you just push it down in there. And it's kind of just like your Keurig at home. And then there's that. Now, like I said, I'm going to make 2. All I got to do is pull this off. Take my cup out, put my new pot in. Do the same thing again. Pull this off. And yeah, there's a little bit of grounds down in there, but it's not that big a deal. There it is. Good stuff. Mm. Mm. All right. It's good. Trying to think about what I'm going to do tomorrow. And I'm going to get around and go to bed. And then before we get some Z's, I'll bring you guys back. What's up, guys? Well, it is getting chilly outside, so I decided to go ahead and crawl up in the tent. And I can tell you, this diesel heater has got this tent, I mean, nice, like crazy nice. I don't have a temperature gauge or thermometer or anything like that. I need to get me one that tells me the inside and the outside temperature. But man, it is so much nicer than outside inside here. I mean, as you can see, I'm short sleeve and I'm 100% fine in here. And that's just on the low temperature. That's the lowest setting that it has right now. I could really crank it up if I want to. And I've got the remote right here, and I've also got the app on my phone, so that makes it nice too. But it's just one of the cheap Vevor diesel heaters, so you know, you might not trust it. So I also got my military sleep system in the trailer, so that if something happens and it won't ignite or something happens, I'll have that military sleep system, and I won't worry about being cold in that. I don't have to have a heater or anything, and that thing will keep you warm. It's like when you got all of the bags together, it'll go down to like minus 50 degrees or something like that. So anywhere I'm going to sleep in Arkansas, I'm not going to have to worry about being cold in that. So if something happened and I needed that, I've got that. But I've also got my big buddy heater out there. So if something happens, you know, I can throw these moon roofs right here, these moon roof windows open, or open some windows back here or something, you know, and then I'll have plenty of ventilation and I won't have to worry about, you know, any gases or anything like that. And I may hopefully keep down condensation if I use that, but I would prefer to use this diesel heater. But either way, this is the tent. This will be my second time ever sleeping in it. I say second time meaning second trip. I stayed 3 nights in it at Rendezvous in the Ozarks, and it's comfortable. I might be a tad bit downhill this way. I don't think it's that bad though. I guess I'll know if I wake up in the morning with a headache. So either way, I am going to lay here. Maybe I've actually got some signal right here, so I'll text my wife, maybe watch some YouTube or a movie or something in here, and I will catch you guys in the morning, and I will decide what I'm going to do then. But me being by myself, I hate to take this trailer and just drive off. And I've got people's tracks. I've got a YouTuber's Patreon, and I've got all his tracks and campsites and things like that. But what I don't know is it going to be trailer friendly? That's my only concern. I don't want to get this thing down in somewhere and then get it to where I can't get out or get anything, you know, get anything in to get me if I have an issue. That's my only concern. So I don't know. Sometimes I wish that I would have just figured out a way to just take the Jeep on this trip and run around and then actually look for some spots on my own. go to some of these routes that I've got from this YouTuber I'm talking about, and see if I can get my trailer there, and then bring my trailer there. But the ones that I knew about, already had somebody there camping, and I did go check, but oh well, it is what it is. I like this camp spot here too. It kind of gets old because this is where I've came the most, and I'm ready to venture out and actually get into this overlanding thing. But I think the trailer is going to make it difficult just by going to search for places to camp rather than already know a place to go base camp and then venture out from there. But either way, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Like I said, I'm going to watch a video, text the wife, and I will get up in the morning. We'll make us some breakfast, some coffee, and see where the day takes us. But again, I thank you for joining me. I hope that you like and subscribe my video and come back for some more and continue to watch me. But until in the morning, good night, guys. Have a good one.
Morning, guys. Well, the diesel heater is awesome. Got pretty cold last night. It didn't in here. I think it probably was, I don't know, probably 68, 69 in here all night. Pretty darn nice, to be honest with you. But it is actually 7:47, so I've slept in. I don't mind. I don't care. I'm just up here to camp and have a decent time. I don't have any agenda. So I am going to lay here a bit longer, mess around. Then I'll get up and I'll try to make me some breakfast and then figure out what I'm gonna do. I have no idea. I've got this trailer, so I'm not. I feel, to me, I guess I feel kind of limited, but we'll figure it out and we'll go from there. What I'll see you guys here in a little bit.
That's not a hard shell rooftop tent. It goes down pretty much like that. But not a horrible setup, huh? I guess. Well, I went looking around a little bit and found another little camp spot. Figured I'd get out and show it to you guys. It's not much of one, but there's a road right over there, and you turn in here, and it's a pretty good little camp spot. That leads to absolutely nothing. Got a fire pit right there, pretty nice little fire ring. I mean, you could probably get 2 or 3 rigs in here. But yeah, I'm just looking for other camp spots and looking for some other ideas and everything. I still haven't stayed tonight or not. Weather's supposed to get crazy, and I'm not as prepared for that. I didn't even realize that it was supposed to rain. I guess the forecast had changed, and yeah, it's supposed to be like 80% chance of storms or something tonight. So I don't know if I'm just gonna look around today, try not to get the trailer in a place that I can't get out, and then come out and ride tomorrow, or what. I'm not sure yet, but either way, I'm still going to do a little looking around and see what I can find. I'll bring you back and find something else cool. And here we are again, just down the road from that. I found another really cool spot, and I say I found, but I'm also working off of Gaia, and I'm looking at some campsites off of another YouTuber's Patreon. I'm a Patreon member of, so I've got access to those. So I'm trying to come out and look at some of those and see where I can camp. Just not necessarily just right now, but I mean, you know, other days. But I'm gonna show this to you real quick. Like, here's a spot where you can back up in there and you know, put up your rooftop tent, especially if you don't have one that folds off to the side, and you still might be able to. Maybe the wedge style would be better. I don't know about an awning. Maybe you can put a 270 awning out there, but right here up in the trees, on these pine trees and everything, this is nice. I really like this spot. Somebody's got it. Fire pit could use a little bit of straightening up on the rocks. All that. Somebody's made a little bench to sit on here. I have to say, this is cool. I really like this spot. The road's just right down there, below the hill right there. I'll bring you back and find some more.
I remember the days, all those years ago that never fade away. And I remember your face when you hit the ground. I can recall the time and place on a midnight walk through the old streets, trying to turn back the clock to the days of old, back to the days when all the things we knew were made of gold. As the world moves on, time sings a song. In the old neighborhood, as the clock strikes 1, the memory lives just as it stood, like a quiet dream. The shadows of that time are cast beneath the streetlight beam as the world moves on.
You know, here again, I find myself at another really cool camp spot that I had no idea even existed up here. And I've been around here a lot of my life, except for the fact that I've been pretty much on Woods Mountain and around, and then around down to like the old Union Schoolhouse. If any of you guys know where the old Union Schoolhouse is, you know, and like there's a swim spot up there, and that's pretty much where I've been the majority of me being up here. So for me to find a spot like this, man, if it wasn't going to storm tonight, man, I would like really want to wake up to this in the morning. So I'm going to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you a couple fire pits. It's kind of a large area. So you could get more than one vehicle in here, have more than one fire. It's a little unlevel, so you're going to want leveling blocks. But look at what I found. And it's just right off the main. There's the road. You come through here. There's your first fire pit. There is places right here that you could set up. All through there. I'm not real sure where that goes back there, but I'm not sure that I want to take my Jeep down there with the trailer because I don't know if there's a good turnaround or not. So that might be a mistake. Here is the second fire pit. A nice little fire pit. I like that. Somebody's left a little pile of wood right here. So you can tell that this is used. So, I mean, whether you get here to it or not, but if I set up right here and leveled it, my ladder would come off right there. I don't think that I would want to do that. I think that I would want to pull in that way and then have my ladder come off that way toward the fire and then have that open window to the back to this. Look at that. Now that's no big, huge creek. But being able to listen to that right there all night long and sleep to that, man. Yeah, so I'm not sure that I'm going to stay out here a second night tonight. I've been really thinking about it, and the more I find these places, the more I really want to. And if it wasn't raining and going to storm tonight, I most certainly would. But I don't have the time to set my equipment back up and dry it out. So I'm just going to try it again next weekend, and I'll come back to this spot if I can. It just depends on if I find another one or not. But this is a really cool spot. Man. One more time. All right, well, I'm gonna carry on and see if I can't find anything else. I will bring you guys back if I find something else. Well, I think I've decided that with the storms moving in, I am going to go ahead and call this trip done. I got to stay a night. I got to camp in my camper, so that's good. I've found some things that I need to improve on. Really, if I'm going to, I'm still trying to learn all this. So really, if I'm going to go explore trails, I need to know a camp ahead of time that I could take the trailer to, that I'm not going to have to worry about the trailer not being secure, or just go with a group of people rather than by myself. But really, I just need to figure out a way to put my diesel heater in the Jeep itself and then use the tent on my Jeep, and then I won't have to worry as much about getting off, on a trail somewhere that I can't turn around with. But not only that, there's the 80% or better of storms tonight, and I don't know if I want to chance that right now. I don't really have everything that I need for that. I was going to make some kind of rain cover or something, or do something to put my diesel heater under so it don't get soaking wet, and I don't really have my awning or anything like that. So other than just sitting in the tent the whole time, they might not be as much fun. But with that being said, I'm not against camping in the rain and stuff like that. I welcome that, in fact, but I want to have all my stuff to be able to do that. But I fully planned on staying 2 nights, but I didn't realize it was supposed to be 80% chance of storms. But either way, I did find some more cool spots to camp, and I absolutely want to go back up there and camp, especially that spot that I showed you with the creek there. I want to do that next weekend if I can help it. But either way, I may not be done but this video is done. But I might go out and do some more exploring and everything. Maybe this evening, maybe tomorrow. Maybe I'll bring the family and I'll do some more exploring. Search up some more camp spots and everything. But this video is done. So I thank you for you guys joining me. I hope that this video wasn't too boring. I tried not to make it too boring, but I had a lot of issues. So either way, like, subscribe, do all the Facebook things that you need to do to help support me. I'm trying to grow the channel. I'm trying to get more content, and I will get more content. But again, thank you guys for watching, and man, get off the couch. Stop sitting. Don't be a couch potato. You guys have a good one.